In this module, we are going to talk about macro and micro level sociology. Look at this slide. In micro sociology, there are individual interactions. One individual is interacting with another individual, and they are sharing different attitudes and behaviors. When the same two individuals are interacting at macro level and with more individuals, so that macro level or macro sociology makes a society as a whole. Sociological analysis is based on macro and micro level because it encompasses the study of society as a whole. Our social behaviors in a society and patterns of social relationships that are constructed on social interactions, and it creates a culture. It makes a culture because culture demands interaction of individuals sharing different values, customs, rituals. Macro level sociology is a broad and large scale approach. Conflict perspective and functionalism examines society as a whole. Top down analysis, high level of abstraction, social institutions, analysis of social systems and large population along with structural approach. This is how we can understand the macro level of sociology in a broad and large scale approach. That how in different forms people raise conflicts with each other, and how those conflicts function as creating a situation in the environment, that how people behave in different crisis situation, and that behavioral approach of individuals would examine the society as a whole. And we need to understand, is it from top to down approach we are understanding that sociological behavior of the individual? For example, in any organization, the top individual is corrupt, it will definitely have a trickle down effect to the lower level. So we need to understand different perspective in sociological perspective, that how we can understand different social institutions that they are working and make an analysis of that social system either in a small population or in a large population. Small population, when we have an analysis, it may be called as micro level analysis, and then there is a large population, it would be a macro level analysis. Analysis of globalization as a social process is an example of macro level sociology. It will include the study of interrelationships between nations, global economy, social changes, effects of globalization. That how, when there are multidimensional, bilateral, or multilateral alliances, agreements are going on among nations, how they, what are the nature of those relationships? Are they going to make any economic system by which they can assist each other in sustaining their economy, like European Union? It's a success story, it was, but after Brexit, there are some crevices in the European Union. How those changes make a social change at macro level, and how globalization have effects on those social changes. Micro level sociology includes the following aspects: symbolic interactionist paradigm, small groups, social units, social interaction, conventions, group dynamics. This is how, in a society, while you are living and interacting with your family, your tribe, and your people very close to you, your relatives, your kins, and those interactions and their study comes under this micro level sociology. For example, learning SOPs at new workplace, that how you have to live in a college hostel or university hostel when you are studying there for earning any degree at any level. So you have to learn basic SOPs, standard operational procedures, that how you can make the environment convenient for your other fellows. Group conflict, sometimes you see that even in one class of at any level, graduate class or postgraduate class, may rise a conflict on any issue. If they are going to have a sports day or any festival, they are undecided how to conduct it, who will conduct it, who will supervise it, who will be the main person or key person who could usher all that activity. Social construction of gender in different societies. Sometimes it is believed that gender differences also become a perspective in understanding of sociological behaviors. Yes, especially in the third world countries.